So what took place was the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Little Libraries. These libraries will be placed throughout our campus in the biology, chemistry, and engineering building. And the purpose of the libraries is to help faculty, students, and staff be able to interrogate a little further on ideas about equity and inclusion without having any kind of forced participation. So they could do it at their leisure. There's books on racial equity, there's books on racism, critical race theory, disabilities, LGBTQ rights, student rights, all types of issues. And there's also novels as well, because novels are a way to help people understand someone's experience. So these types of novels really help people investigate and understand where someone's coming from, from their background. So those are the type of items that are in the libraries. The funding was provided by the NIH for Rebuild Detroit. And we had a nice little budget, actually. We have 60 books in our collection so far. So hopefully, as people take a book and add a book, we'll have more books in the future. We may do a second round of books if it's popular. So we hope that people will utilize the resource.
We were given prompts for the 3 of these libraries, for diversity, inclusion, and equity. And I just kind of had a very loose idea of what to do for each of them, but it was a lot of planning and designing to think of what to do for each. So I just kind of collaborated with everyone in art club at Madonna, and we just kind of decided for each of them that we would, go with the theme of the words for each one.
I hope that it will encourage a deeper dive into these topics, because sometimes when you're in a professional development setting, you're in there for an hour and you get an overview. And so sometimes that's not enough for you to really understand a whole concept, for example, of microaggressions. So you might want to read about microaggressions and then do some further research to understand how can you avoid this type of behavior in your classroom so that students feel welcome, they feel engaged, they feel like they're important. And so these are things that are learned over time. It's not something that you learn automatically. So it takes time. And so in order to have a book that you can take with you, it gives you that time in order to do that on your own.